practice Indy. Welcome as we go through an Eka Pada Koundinyasana #1 preparation flow today. This is a bit more intermediate in terms of asana proficiency, so any level of mental practitioner can come at this practice, but it does require some upper body strength, some knowledge of the pose Chaturanga Dandasana, and twisting capacity. So feel free and welcome to watch this, but if those are areas you may struggle in or not have in your practice quite yet, consider going back and watching some of our videos on sun salutations or neutral spine and building some of those key upper body strengthening postures prior to getting to this. But again, anyone's welcome to watch. I hope you enjoy it. So today we are going to need 2 props, and those 2 props are 2 blocks. If upper body strength is something that you truly lack, you may want to have a bolster, and we'll get to why that is in a bit. So let's begin at the top of our mats, and go ahead and place those blocks for now at the top in front of your mat. Take Tadasana, stance, feet hip width distance, or as narrow as you can manage depending on your preference. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Big sigh out of the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Seal the lips, exhale through the nose. On your next in-breath, stretch your arms up and overhead. Look to your palms as your eyes open. As you exhale, reach your right hand back, your left arm forward. Keep your hips as far forward as possible, meaning keep the right frontal hip point reaching forward as the right arm reaches back. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, slide that right hand down your right leg and inhale, push your hips forward. Take the left arm up and back, looking over your right shoulder. Deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale to rise up through your back bend, both arms reach. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Hips stay parallel to the front edge of the mat. Take a deep breath and expand. Exhale, left hand to your thigh. Right arm reaches up, deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale to rise back up. Exhale, bend the knees as you fold over the legs. Let your head hang heavy. Shake your head from side to side. Maybe even widen your stance here. And then depending on your flexibility, you may want to grab your block, one of your blocks, place it in between the feet. Take your left hand to that block, bend your left knee a lot, straighten your right leg, and take the right arm up to the sky as you inhale. Expand through your shoulders, in between the collarbones, get longer. And then exhale, we'll bend that right elbow, reaching to or toward your left hip as you open up through the right sideways, twisting. Take a deep breath in. See if you can twist a little deeper. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Use your exhale to unravel and go to the other side. Right hand to the earth or a block. Right knee bends, left leg straightens. Deep breath in. Expand through your collarbones, left arm up. As you exhale, bend the left elbow, twist open, deep breath in. Ring it out more as you exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, slowly fold back over those legs. Bring your fingertips to your shins, narrow your stance if you widen it. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. As you exhale, finger pads to the earth, step your left foot to the back of the mat, lower your left knee. Surrender your hips towards the earth, roll your shoulder blades onto your back. Deep breath in. Melt the hips a bit deeper as you exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, melt the hips down. Option either take the left hand down to the ground or hands to heart center as you exhale, twist. Either left hand anchors you as you twist your right arm open, or left elbow anchors outside the right thigh as you twist open. Just depends on your anatomy, your capacity today. Find what works for you. Deep breath in. Twist a little deeper as you exhale. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, finger pads to the earth. Shift your weight back. Ardha Hanuman, use your blocks if the floor is far away. Deep breath in, stretch from tail to crown of the head. As you exhale, right hand reaches, so another twist outside the right leg or thigh. Left hand to the outside of your right foot as you look back towards your back foot. Big stretch in the side of the leg. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. One more deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale back through center. Bend through that front knee. Tuck the back toes using your core. Find a cat back shape to transition right foot back to meet left. Plank pose. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Now, depending on your proficiency in chaturanga, you could lower to the knees and use the blocks, which I'll do, or you can just work this without. So if you're using the blocks, find them shoulder width. If you're not, hang out in plank, hugging navel up and in. Everybody meet back in plank or lower to your knees. Deep breath in. Shift your weight forward at the end of that. Inhale, then exhale. Tap shoulders to the ground, to the block or chaturanga. As you inhale, press back up. 2 more times, exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, press back up. 1 more time, exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in. And a slow breath out. 1 more deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, step or hop the feet to the top of the mat. You can move the blocks out of the way. Inhale, halfway lift. Really think back bend. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, as your finger pads stay on the earth, step your right foot to the back of the mat. Lower your right knee. Take an inhale to roll the shoulders back and out the hips. Exhale here. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, melt the hips. Again, right hand can come to the earth, or hands slide to heart center. As you exhale, twist. Right elbow outside the knee or to the earth. Twist all the way through the cervical spine. Deep breath in. Twist a little deeper, exhale. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, finger pads to the earth. Shift your weight back. Again, use your blocks if you need them. Inhale to find length. Exhale to twist, left hand outside the left thigh, right hand on the outside of the left leg. Deep breath in. Look for your right toes as you exhale. Inhale to come back through center. Exhale to shift your weight back forward, planting the palms, grabbing your blocks if you use them on the other side. Find that cat back to step your way back, plank pose. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, press back up. You can always do this from the knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back up. Exhale, let's take a brief child's pose. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. 1 more inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale, return to tabletop. I'm going to face you, but you can stay facing the front of your mat. You're going to make your way into Malasana and have your blocks nearby. So yogi squat. Take a moment, press elbows into knees, knees into elbows. Shift your weight from side to side. Breathe. 1 more breath here. Finger pads are going to go to the earth as you inhale. Straighten your legs. Drop your head. Shake your torso out. Shake your hips out, your neck out. And then toe heel your feet to as narrow as you can get them. Bend your knees and shift so that your right hip is facing forward. And grab your blocks. So we're going to work into side crow, then into Eka Pada Koundinyasana. We'll use the blocks to support the pose, and then we'll try it without. So the blocks are going to hold my right thigh at the hip and right below the knee. So as I'm ready, I'm going to shift my weight, sitting on those blocks. Again, if you have foam blocks, it'll be a little bit more unstable. Right hip on the block and right outer leg near the knee on the block. Hands will come forward. So step 1, just to work the twist. Get your hands on the ground. Try to draw your right shoulder back, your left shoulder forward. Step 2 would be to bend your elbows. Now you're in side crow. Step 3 would be to shoot that back leg, your left leg back, your right leg out to the side, and hold. Either looking in the direction of your foot or down, Try to sustain yourself with your arm strength and breathe. One more breath, really energize through the legs. Exhale, bending your knees, landing your feet, straightening your arms, and then pick yourself up and move yourself to the other side. Now, if that's incredibly difficult for you, the bolster could lay in between your arms and catch your chest, and I'll show you on this side what you could be doing, even though I don't have a bolster, just, imagine. So again, same setup, hip and right above the knee on the blocks. Hands come down, I exhale to twist. I could stay here working the twist if that's the part that's holding me up. I can bend the elbows, I can straighten the legs and extend out. Okay, so if the bolster were here, I would lower my chest to the bolster, exhale, inhale to press back up, exhale, lower, inhale, press, exhale, lower. So getting little push-ups to help build that strength. Wherever you are, one more breath. Knees bend, arms straighten, feet come down, take the twist out, pause in Malasana. Okay, so option to repeat that. If Eka Pada Koundinyasana is something that's in your practice, option to take the blocks away. Always remember, blocks are not for the weak. They're for those who want to work technique. So, if you want to increase the pose, one way we can do that is just take away the blocks. I'm going to move to third and fourth step, which would be take away both elbows. So some people will teach this both elbows. The form presented by Iyengar is only on one elbow, so we're going to go with that today. So that's one option, to lean into one elbow, then split the legs. Another option we can work on is challenging one of our standing arms, which I'll probably face plant here, but that's part of the fun, is working as we set up in our twist to walk this bottom arm out, either palm flat or tented up on the fingertips. And as I come out, trying to maintain as straight an arm as I can. Okay, so play around. You might pause the video, try that side, then come to the other side. Again, you could be doing this with the blocks. Ooh, haven't done this side in a minute. Don't forget to breathe. Yep, dangerous. Dangerous. Woo! And once you've exhausted yourself, as I have just done, take a seat. Crisscross applesauce. Take the backs of your hands, bring them together. Drop your elbows down. Close your eyes as you stretch your wrists. Let your experience filter through you. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Let your hands come to rest on your thighs. Pinch your shoulder blades just slightly towards each other to broaden the chest. Deep breath in and out. Take a moment to let your prana, your energy, settle. Allow yourself to process how you feel trying more difficult arm balances. Are you attached to the ego of, I did it, being able to do hard physical shit defines me? Or are you feeling defeated, feeling averse to the challenge, or attached to, I'm not good enough? Perhaps you're anywhere on that spectrum. Just take a moment to elicit the Buddhist meditation principle that Pema Chodron brings up a lot, which is the no big deal principle. So wherever you are in your emotions with this pose, just remind yourself, no big deal. I did it, I didn't do it, no big deal. So you inhale, breathe deeply in. Exhale, breathe deeply out. One final stretch. Softly open your eyes. Interlace your hands behind you. Peel your shoulder blades together even more. Lift your hands as high as you can. Maybe even take a slight back bend. Chin lifts up. But really focus on the shoulder stretch here. Deep breath in. And out. I lied. Just one more stretch. Right hand will go down. I'm not mirroring you. Left arm will go up. Keep your left sitting bone down if you can. Laterally bend. Nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale back through center. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale back through center. I would invite you from here to take about a 3 to 5 minute at least, really ideally 10-15 minute Shavasana, to let your practice marinate and process. And if that's not accessible to you, take one more moment to just let everything marinate before you get up and move on with your day. Namaste.